Meredith, I hear that you have an issue that you'd like to discuss.
Yeah, it's been heavily on my mind, and I can't really sleep because I think about it all the time, and I wake up in the middle of the night if I do sleep, and then that's the first thing I think about. So I'm stressing about that my bank account is dwindling down to the very last penny, and I have a car loan, car insurance, and then I help pay for a few other things in my house. I don't have a job yet. I finally just got my CNA license in the mail, and so now I'm job hunting, but there's just not, to be honest, there's just not a lot of job opportunities in Lander as opposed to what I'm used to. So I'm just really stressed out. I don't know where to go. I have a job interview on Thursday, but it's with one of the nicer nursing homes in Lander, and I want to keep my standards up high, but I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just stressed out with money. Like, I'm just really stressed out about it, and I don't know really what to do, but I know I have to get a job, but it's just, I'm stressed because my bank account's just coming down to the very penny, and I need to support myself better because my mom and dad can't help me with that all the time.
So I hear that you're frustrated and you're a little bit upset and kind of anxious that maybe you're going to run out of money and you're not going to be able to pay your bills, and you don't want to ask your parents.
For sure, yeah.
Because you're older and you want to just kind of make sure that you can do it yourself. And But you do have a job interview.
Yeah.
But you're anxious about that as well?
Well, yeah, like when I went in there, I said I just wanted to inquire about my application that I submitted last week, and so she was flipping through the packets of like 6 to 10 applications, so I was like, oh, this is what it's going to be like here. So I don't know, I'm just really stressed out because I don't want to work at McDonald's. I don't want to work at the grocery store. I did that in high school all 4 years. I hated it. And there's not a lot of job opportunities, and so that's just making me even more stressed. And I want to be where I was at when I was working at the hospital in Kansas City, more self-reliant on myself, independent, and I just don't want to have something bad happen to where I don't have the money to pay for it, and my mom and dad can't help me, even though I just have 2 bills, but I mean, there's a substantial amount of my bank account each month, so I've just been like very frugally spending on things and working at my grandma's, just to like help her with yard work to earn a little extra cash, but I just really want to use my CNA license, but just there's not a lot of nice places here, to be honest, in Lander.
So you're not finding what you want in a job. And you don't want to go back to McDonald's or the grocery store. But again, you're worried that your money is running out and you don't want to have to ask your parents to help you. Am I hearing that right?
Yeah, it's just really frustrating, like when you were doing so well before and making great money at a prestigious hospital, and then you come to Lander thinking, oh, well, this will be easy. I got mom and dad, and I'll be smooth sailing. And then I just got broadsided. I'm thinking, oh my God, no, this is not fun at all. There's no opportunities here. It's the same thing. It's a revolving door. People come and go, and then they come again, and with jobs, and it's just a big turnover. And that's what I don't want also, because I know a CNA job is really hard in that respect, and lots of people come and go. So it's just, I just want to be able to sustain myself over the summer, earn some extra cash and save up so I can be prepared better. And I don't like not knowing the future plans. I like to plan, and right now I have no plan, and I don't like it at all.
Right.
So.
Well, I hear your frustration, and it kind of seems like, you don't want to ask your parents for help, and you kind of just want to make sure that you can just keep spending as just what is needed in your bank account so you have enough to last you.
Yeah.
And then you have a job interview?
Mm, yeah, I mean, I've budgeted ever since I moved here. So I had X amount. I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll just focus on school for once and see how that goes. And that wasn't a good idea, I don't think. I should have been working right off the get-go when I first moved up here. At least got something for the weekend, earn a little extra cash. But where was I going with this? Now I'm at the point where I have this month, here in the next couple weeks, I have my car loan and my car insurance coming out, and then after that, in June afterwards, I don't have anything like that will pay for it. I budgeted all the way up until here, and so now I'm at that final cram time, and it's just hard, and I feel like I'm just spread out everywhere, and I just want something just handed to me for once, because I've always had to work so hard for everything, and it would just be nice just to smoothly go into something, but I know that's not possible. So I don't know, I just stressing. I don't really know where to go, and talk to my dad, and he's like, well, just get a job, anything, doesn't matter. But for my standards and the standards that I had in Kansas City were really high.
Right.
And then I come here, and I don't know what to think of myself here, because it's just completely different culture, and I'm stressed out about that, and so it's just, everything is playing in, and I'm just stressed out to the max. Like, I need a plan. I want to know.
Right.
I don't have that.
You don't like the unknown, the not knowing if your car payment will be able to get paid in June, or what you're going to do, and it doesn't seem like your parents are willing to just kind of step in and help, which maybe they've done in the past.
I mean, they have, and if I need help, they will, but I personally, I don't like that. I don't, because they have their own stuff they need to deal with, and I've always been a independent person. I've always relied on myself ever since I was really young, and I just take pride in that, and I just have a really big thought process on that, and I just don't want to damper on their things. Well, we need to give her this much so she doesn't have an issue. What can we pay later? And I don't want them to have that issue. And it's just frustrating also, because I created this little mess I'm in, because I didn't get a job right when I got here. I was thinking it'll be easy, and it's not, especially here, because it's very small town, limited things to do there, and everyone there are older people, like 40s or something, and that is their job, like working like in a boutique or something. That's their job, that's their business that they create, and so that's them, that slot's filled, and then you have just a couple business offices, stuff that you need like a bigger college education for, which I don't have yet.
Right.
So it's just kind of like, I don't know what to do. So, and I don't want to drive all the way to Riverton every day, because I mean, that's so much gas. I use so much gas already coming to school, and it's just like, there's a lot more opportunities here in Riverton, but I don't want to drive that whole way, because gas is getting expensive, and the hourly wage with how much gas is, I don't know if it'll be beneficial, but then I want to stay close at home so I can just like ride my bike or something, but then there's just not a lot of jobs, so I'm gonna have to choose.
So you want to stay in Lander and work in Lander and not have to come over to Riverton, and you kind of want to make it stay your problem and not have to be your parents' problem, and kind of just keep it as yours. And
but I mean, things are looking up per se. I mean, I have grandma, I'm working out in her backyard, and then I have a job interview I have really good qualifications, so hopefully they'll see that because I've been around the block or time or two with a lot of different things. So hopefully
Right.
they see that and I can start that next Monday.
Well, that would be nice, huh? Then you can just start, and then you wouldn't have to worry about your working for your grandma. You'd be able to just go to school and work some hours and save up again and be able to